everyone, I'm Leslie. I'm the owner and creator of Lash Academy, and I wanted to teach some volume fan creation today. Just some really quick, simple little tips to help you build better volume fans. So first of all, I wanted just to talk to you about the importance of really great product. You have to have the best tweezers and you have to have the best lashes. If you're using lashes that don't come off the strip with ease, this is gonna drive you crazy. And same with your tweezers. If you have tweezers that don't grip properly, there's no point in even trying to do this. So I really recommend Lashia tweezers. These are amazing. You have to have them. I get them from luxlashbylm.com. That's in Canada, and I believe lashiamegastore.com in Sweden also carries them. So that's tweezers. The other thing would be lashes. Now these are Lash by LM lashes. I love them. And you'll probably ask, why do I love them? Well, there's a few reasons. I like the fact that they come on a white strip. And you're probably saying, why is that important? Because you want contrast between the lashes themselves and the strips so that when you're building a fan, you can actually see what you're doing. The other thing is they don't have any blue or green tinge or white tinge. I know some brands kind of go white looking at the tips. These are black through and through. They also fan off the strip beautifully, very easy to work with, and are a good price point. The third factor, which I believe honestly is probably the least important, is your adhesive. So this is Lash Ultimate Adhesive, which I love and I've been using now for 4 years. The only thing I'm gonna say though is I can probably work with any adhesive if I'm made to, as long as my conditions are right. I just use this one because it's low fume, lasts really well, dries really quickly. I like a thinner adhesive. I find thinner works the best for volume, and I like to crank my humidity. I like my humidity to be about 55 to 60%. And I find that this adhesive really works well in room temperature, so 20 to 21 Celsius or 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so enough of the technical stuff. Now I'm going to show you some actual ways to make volume fans. Now this used to be really secretive. People would, you know, hush hush, we can't take a video during a training, blah blah blah. But I really believe in, you know, spreading the Lash love and showing everybody the proper techniques so that nobody out there needs to struggle. You know, this does not replace hands-on training. I still believe everyone needs hands-on training, but if you're struggling and you have taken hands-on training and you need maybe a little bit of guidance, that's what I'm here for. So I'll get right to it. I'm going to show you a couple different techniques. So my go-to technique is really simple. I take it off the strip right into the sweet spot of the tweezer, and if you've tried this, you know what I mean. And then I just wiggle. Now, I was trained by Irina Levchuk, and she said something in my training that I'll never forget. If the fan is beautiful, use it. Don't sit there and try to struggle to make each and every fan 100% perfect. Some will be bigger than others, some will be wider, some will be thinner, some will have too close together, some won't be symmetrical, some will be perfect. But once they all are on, they all look beautiful. So I'll just go through it one more time. I put the tweezer through, just kind of scoop it in, lift up a chunk of lashes, so this is probably 6, but we won't use 6. Brush the bases onto the sticky tape and then wiggle. Fan them out, and then I pick them up at the same angle at which I want to place them. I dip in the adhesive and place. Now obviously placing on a natural lash is going to be a little bit different, but this is just a little fanning exercise. So I'll show you one more time and then I'll move on to another technique. So we just scoop it in, grab a bunch, fan them out. If one of them doesn't want a fan, I just get rid of it. Pick up. So that's my technique number 1. Number 2, it's very similar. Pick up a chunk, brush it on the tape, and then it's just a little wiggle. Press lightly, and then pick up. There's a fly. One more time, we pick up, we brush on the tape, wiggle down here on those little bases, open it up, and pick up. And then we dip about 1/2 millimeter into the adhesive and place. Now sometimes when you make your fan, those bases don't always hold together. These tweezers do really help with that. Like your bases will quite often be the way that they should be when you're using these. But let's just say, for the sake of training, that this is what you're dealing with. You've got a couple separated. I just brush them together. Alright, so one more volume technique, and this is something that I don't do often, but some of my students have loved this technique. So basically, I pull them almost off the strip, move them sideways, and just tease them. And then you can recline. So what is the purpose of the recline? And I'll show you. So when you pull forward and then over, reclining usually will open up the fan. When you pull forward, it'll close the fan. So if it's already partially open, just like this, and then you want it more open, you recline it more. So just push it back a little bit, wiggle your tweezer a little bit, and it'll open up more. Let's say you wanted a more narrow fan than this, then I just pull forward and it becomes a bit more narrow. So I like my fans to be somewhere in the middle. I don't like really narrow and I don't like really wide. So just like that. Now obviously I'm doing this just very quickly. I'm literally right at the end of a long work day, a long work week. Just wanted to show you guys kind of what real life lashing looks like. A lot of these videos that I see on YouTube are like perfection all the time. Like they take 500 takes of different lashes, or they take, you know, hours and hours and hours to edit. Well, I don't want to do that. I just want to show you the raw. I want to show you the real life lashes. That's kind of my motto. Lashes for real life, lashes for every day. There's no point in wearing lashes unless you can live your life with them. And I just really, really believe that, you know, encouraging lash artists who do good work by telling you that not every single fan is going to be perfect. Not every single fan is going to wrap. Not every single fan is going to last. But if you make them beautiful and do your best, that's just fine.